my beautiful friends. Welcome back to day 2 of Let's Learn Together. So today I'm going to teach you guys a quick dice game that you can play at home. So today we're going to learn a different game on how to make 10. So what you'll need for this game is a dice. I made a big one for one of my students a few years ago to do some practice matching. You can also just use a regular die like this that you'd find in a Monopoly game, or you could use some shapes that you can have matching. Preferably, if we were doing shapes like this, you could have so many blue and so many yellow, just to make sure that just only 2 colors, basically, just so you're not getting too confused. Or if you want to make it more advanced and switch it up and have more with shapes, you go right to town. This is so easy to modify for grade levels from K all the way up to 6. You could probably incorporate some multiplication facts and just kind of do what's best for you. But I'm going to teach you the main way to play, and then you can go on and modify it for your own learning. First thing that you're going to have to do at home is you're going to have to make a chart that shows how you can score your sheets. So for instance, I started with, on the top, let's make 10. So you're going to have 3 columns. One is going to be roll number 1, and one is going to be roll number 2. Then you're going to have to move over here, and you're going to have a sheet that says, does the answer make 10? If it does, in this column, once you follow these steps, you're going to write the word yes. If it does not make 10, you're going to tell me no, and then you're going to write what the answer is beside it. So the goal is that you will have each roll. So for instance, if I rolled a 6 on my first roll, I'm going to write that down in column 1 in the first spot. If I roll a 4, I'm going to put that in the next spot. Now, the tricky part is you're going to say, does this equal 10? So we're going to go back and do our addition. 6 and 4 more equals 10, right? So there we would write yes. In this column down here, we have the number 5 in our first roll and the number 1 in the second roll. Now you're going to add them up together. 5, counting on in 1 more, equals 6. So over here you're going to tell me no, and the answer is 6. So, my bad. I am clearly out of my math practice too, so this is why it's awesome to practice. I realized I wrote a 7, but silly Miss Caitlin, you can't have a 7 on a dice. So I changed that really quickly to a number 1, just for our example. And this is why it's important to review our math facts. Even when we're adults, we can learn from this, our mistakes, which is awesome. So we're going to say this is a number 1 and a number 3. 3 more than 1 is going to give us the answer of 4. So 4 would equal no. So with your grade level, you can change this to multiplication facts, maybe not necessarily with making a chart, but you can do multiplication facts rolling 2 different dice or 1. So you could roll 1 dice with a 1 and 1 dice with a 5. 1 times 5 gives us 5. You could also do it with division after the multiplication fact. So if you rolled a 5 and a 5, what does that equal? If we multiply it, it's 25. 5 divided by 25 gives us 5. So it's giving us the source and the product of each of our divided facts. So again, it's a super easy tool that we can use, you guys can use as kindergarten, just practicing again, getting us to the number 10 and making sure that we know what gives us 10, because that's super important when we move on to our older grades. When we start doing multiplication, just having those key facts down are super duper important. And again, if you're in some of our older elementary level grades, you can go ahead and change that to multiplication and then reverse, do division, just different ways, or even you could do subtraction. It doesn't also have to be the number 10. You could make it the number 30 and change it to a different dice, or you could add different rolls in. There's so many ways that we can change this to make it accustomable to your grade. This is just a simple idea of something that you could do at home, and mom or dad or whoever is at home can help you and give you some ideas to adjust yourself. I'd love to see how you take this game at home and see what different ways you come up with. These are just a few ways that I've come up with that you can do it at home. Again, I am so excited that you're taking this journey with me, and let's learn together. See you guys later. Bye.